Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Tolin Tales Session 34. I am Bird or Hadas, your verily vindictive DM, and
well, that's not concerning at all.
and as always, we have Kemi the Tabaxi, Druid Wizard, played by Panda.
Go.
We have Edgar the Barbarian Rogue, played by Drew.
Hi.
Jadia the Triton Wizard, played by Eri.
Hi.
And Pinot the Warforged Cleric, played by Aegis.
Hello.
What? Wait, that was backward.
Just roll with it, it's fine.
Yeah, just roll with it. Get it? Just roll with it? Okay.
Okay.
So,
You can't
last
say
time,
that around me.
yeah, last time on Tolin Tales, you arrived in the jungle. In the jungle is the island of Marduk. It's an island that is, the vast majority of it is just jungles and wetlands, and it is very humid. You explored a bit around town. You got a map of sorts from like a person advertising like a guided tour or a trip, the trip as they call it. But JDS specifically had the idea of looking for a sort of an expedition like type group where maybe you can get like directions to go and stuff. And so you found the Northwest Expedition Force in the Port Ives. You first met Scissors, a green dragonborn.
Cool.
Then you met the leader, a Triton, that is like the leader of the expedition force. Then later you met two people, a lizard person wearing robes and a black dragonborn wearing like holy vestments, who just came back from an expedition and went downstairs where everyone seems to be in this expedition force. So maybe after your initiation, which you accepted, you will get to be there. So this initiation that you accepted, next morning, after like going exploring town in the evening, you were sent to retrieve a piece of ruins. It was like a ruined structure, just south of Port Ives. And on the way there, right before you reached it, you had the unfortunate event of encountering rolling a nat 1 on the encounter table and encountering a T-Rex, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, a very big creature.
Unfortunate event, or perhaps you would say the unfortunate effect.
Yo, that's a reference.
With the unfortunate effect being you allowed Aegis to roll for travel.
Yep.
We
So
should really
we're
stop
currently
doing that.
in the middle of the
We do
fight.
have the-
Aegis is trapped in its mouth for the last like 10, 15 seconds, and it hurts a lot. Kemi tried being a panther and got knocked out of that form. Thankfully, Ray of Enfeeblement exists, and
Well,
you got really good mileage out of that. So right after the T-Rex's turn, we return to Edgar. What do you do?
ooh, okay, fuck. Sneak attack.
All right, let's go.
Sneak attack.
Attack with your great axe.
I love my great axe. It does a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you invest
Aye.
into Barbarian, your crits will deal even more damage. And
Yes,
if you
that
invest into Rogue, your crits will deal even more damage because of sneak
Yes.
attack.
is-
So
love
both-
this.
Both
Love
options
this
are good.
for me.
Alright, so if you want advantage, you get sneak attack anyway. If you want advantage, you can reckless or you can steady aim, which is bonus action and not moving. Reckless is free, but it has advantage on you. Up to you. Or you can just roll normally.
I'm thinking, where am I? Okay, I'm thinking, steady aim, and I'm not gonna
Okay,
move.
steady aim. You dig your feet in the ground, and you aim right at his chest. That hits. And you
Let's
cleave
go,
through,
okay.
like, part of his chest and neck. Dealing
Okay.
how much damage? Let's see.
What do I add? How much is my sneak attack?
Damage plus 2d6.
9 plus
It's so much HP.
2d6.
Alright.
19?
19 damage. That's fine, yeah. That's great damage, to be honest here. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just for that strike. You cleave part of its chest, it starts, like, bleeding from yet another wound. It has many of them, but it's still holding strong. Sort of. Like, it's wounded, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Jadia, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm beginning to run out of spell slots a little bit, so I think I'll just Chromatic Orbit.
Okay.
And yep,
What damage type?
it'll be just lightning again.
Right.
Let's just like
You
go
conjure
to
an
guess.
orb of lightning, and you set it right at it. Unfortunately, its thick skin just absorbs the shot.
That makes sense.
Do you want to move anywhere?
I don't see a reason to move. Honestly, I kind
Okay.
of wanted to go towards me instead, because then at least wouldn't eat Aegis. But yeah.
Okay. Aegis, it's your turn. What do you do? You're
The-
grappled and restrained in its mouth as it's
I
trying to
still have-
bite on you.
Yeah, I still have Raven Feeble up, luckily.
Yep.
So I don't have to waste time casting that again. Let's. I do not have Inflict, so I forgot to prepare it before we left to travel. Do I have anything else? Not that can deal damage.
Well, you have cantrips.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I could like third level guiding bolt it because I'm not exactly going to get more disadvantage.
You could.
You know what? I'll do this actually.
Okay, told it that it is. Wisdom saving throw. It is notoriously very wisdomous. That's a public roll. Well, you can see it. It's a 4. So, that fails. Roll damage.
Why is it asking me to...
15 damage. Good stuff.
What was
And,
that? Echo?
Was there an echo?
Like, there was like a loud bell chime.
Oh, that's okay.
The sound effect.
Yeah. If it's loud for you, go to the like music note tab at the top right of Foundry. And
Oh, no, it's not that loud for me. I was just
Okay.
like surprised. Like,
Okay,
I-
okay,
it
okay.
didn't
if you
activate
ever
for
need
me
to turn it
before.
down, it's music note and then turn down interface to like 5%. And then you're
Okay,
fine.
thank you.
You're welcome. Alright.
So I
Anything
still
else you want to do, Aegis?
still have my bonus. Have not best, but it should be better than a potion. That
You're
should be
cutting out a bit,
12.
I think?
Yeah.
I think you're just talking quietly.
Is this better now?
Yeah.
Yeah, third level healing words is better than health potion.
Certainly
It
is.
should be. It should be at least.
Usually it will be. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Nice. 13
Okay,
healing.
that's-
That's massive.
I can take another bite attack now.
Yeah, surely. Alright, Kemi, what do you do?
Um,
You're no longer Panther.
hold on, I need to like open my. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Kimmy's just gonna just gonna skip the turn to let the T-Rex eat Aegis.
Yeah, go eat the robot.
Not the robot. That's my favorite robot. No, that's the one I like.
a T-Rex isn't a beast, right? Like,
It is a beast, yes, it is.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
wait. So can I like?
It's a natural creature. Yeah, it's a beast.
Oh no! I don't have that prepared. I suck
No.
at everything. Oh no! I wanted to try Beast Bond.
Hmm.
It's a bit delayed, I guess.
I mean, wait. Why don't I have that prepared? Like, is it? It's not something that I can ritual cast. Why isn't it prepared? It should be.
Hmm.
I'm very confused.
Hold on, let me check.
How many spells am I allowed to have prepared?
It's-
Depends on which class it is.
Yeah, it's the ability modifier and
Plus your class
the
level.
Yeah.
No,
If
I
it's a druid
definitely
spell, then
should
you have
that.
your wisdom's +1, so 2. No, wait. Class level plus wisdom, so 3. Yeah, it should be prepared. You only have one thing prepared. It should be, yeah.
Yeah, I should have that prepared, and I think my other one that I should have had
Jump, I
prepared
think?
might have been sleep.
Or well, sleep is a wizard thing,
some
so
wizard stuff.
conjure
You
box
did
is the
sleep already, and it didn't work on the T-Rex.
Well, never mind. That's not the point. The point is I want
Anyway,
to try Beast
yeah.
Bond.
beast bond. Okay, so beast bond. Let's see. If the beast
Why can't I
intelligence is
access
4 or higher, it fails. Let's see.
it?
T-Rex
Actually, like,
is
tell me ahead of time if
not
if
intelligent.
that would work.
It would work.
Yeah.
The T-Rex is not an intelligent being. Like, I think a 4 is like a crow or like, you know, a really smart animal.
Okay.
So
So
T-Rex are not smarter than crows. You're fine. Okay. Let's
So-
see. You establish a link.
It just did a
Let's
little
see.
animation in my spell book. That's adorable.
Let's see. Okay. Until the spell ends, the link is active. Oh, you touch one friendly beast that is friendly to you or charmed by you. So you need to
Oh,
first
yeah.
animal friendship it.
Yeah, that makes
no.
sense.
Can I like undo that? Like,
Yes, you can
If
undo
I-
that. This is a new combo wombo that you're trying to do. So it's fine.
okay.
Yeah, so animal
that
friendship.
said, stick with animals I don't have prepared on purpose because
You-
it's
Yeah, you don't have
it's ritual
to.
cast.
Yeah, you don't
How
have
long
to
is
cast
the ritual?
speak with animals to cast animal friendship.
No, wait. So what is? Oh, that's animal friendship. Yeah, and that
Yeah.
I do have prepared, so I
That
should
you
be
do have
fine doing
prepared.
that.
Okay.
Hold on.
So,
what does
you-
animal friendship want me to do? Intelligence of 4 or higher. That's gonna be fine. I can do that.
Yeah, okay. So otherwise, the beast must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you. If you or one of your companions harms the target, the spell ends. Okay. Charmed means that... Let's see. Charmed means that it can't attack you or target you with harmful abilities. And you have advantage to interact with it socially.
So effectively, like, if I do that, I can like gesture for the T-Rex to let Aegis down theoretically.
Yes, like
Like-
it will not attack you no matter what for 24 hours. And also, you can like more easily convince it to let you go, you know, do whatever. Which
Okay,
otherwise
so I'm
would be
gonna
like
try that.
really difficult, so that would be helpful.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay, so you cast Animal Friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Let me close this. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. It is notoriously very good at those, right? So...
Oh no, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh no.
No, it's not actually good. Oh my god, it rolled exactly 15.
Oh,
You throw it like a
no.
bit of
What is
food.
that?
You throw it a bit of food, like say, pss, pss, pss. You know, it's all gonna be okay. And it seemed like it's about to be affected. And then it feels like the crunchy metal, pointy metal in its mouth and gets angry again and shakes off the effect.
Oh no!
Oh, T-Rex, metal
Wait.
isn't edible.
Oh no, wait, I can't make it reroll with my inspiration. That's not
Speaking
how
of
that works.
inspiration, no. But speaking of inspiration, let's roll
Yeah.
daily inspiration. Kemi gets it, but for later, for a rainy day.
Yeah, I have spell extra inspiration for if I need it. Anyways, I'm gonna go run like next to Jadia, or like not next to Jadia. I don't want to like
Yeah.
make it feel where she is.
If you're gonna leave its range, it's gonna make an opportunity attack. With a tail swipe.
I mean,
but-
it's gonna make an attack at me anyways. So like,
Yeah,
I'm
so-
trying to like figure like that's a good like place to hide, right? Like over here behind
Yeah,
that
You
tree.
have much speed, I would assume, though.
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi,
Oh,
yeah.
right, that's true. Actually.
Tabaxi
Yeah, I can have,
fast.
Wait,
You can
do
have
I
60
enough
movement for a
speed that?
round. You can double your movement for a round, and you recharge that ability whenever you like stay still for a round. So it's very good.
Fast.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
can go
that's-
60 feet.
That would be 40. That would be 35. 60 would mean I can be.
Yeah, you
like,
could be there.
Yeah, that. I feel like that's a good place to run to.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you would never beat a Tabaxi in a race that lasts for 6 seconds.
That's funny. To be fair, they also have the advantage, like, in other races because they just have the head start. Anyway, the T-Rex will try to tail swipe at you as you're like
Mhm.
running away, and it will attack normally. Okay, that's a critical hit. Great start. Thankfully
Uh-oh.
for you, it deals half damage because of Brave Enfeeblement. It's really saving your butts. 25 divided by 2 is 12. You take 12 damage.
See, I would try to cancel that, but I need it in case it crits me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Gosh.
Aegis could actually... No, actually, it can't really
Wait,
see that going on. No, mind.
I was about to ask what's the concentration about, but that's the spell that I didn't end up casting.
Yeah,
so
that
that's
you didn't end
fine.
up at. So I'll just break it real quick. Because it wasn't actually...
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
need concentration for a spell that I am not concentrating on.
Now it's a T-Rex, so it's gonna attack Aegis with its bite. That is a 23 to hit, so it hits.
Yeah.
Aegis, you will take 33 damage, halved, to 16. Good thing you cast that healing word, otherwise you'd be down.
But if I didn't, I'd be at 1 hit point because I had.
Oh, you'd be at
17.
1 hit point. Okay. Wow.
Oh, and there goes very feeble again.
Wait, didn't you have 27?
No, I had 17. It was
No.
when I mentioned 27.
Oh, you had
over
30. You had
Discord.
30 before this. Okay, you had 30 before this. For some reason, oh, Kemi's at 27. I was accidentally looking at that
Yeah.
one. Okay. Okay, Brave Enfeeblement is down, and it's gonna try to tail at Edgar. Does a 17 hit Edgar?
I think so, yes. Yeah.
So you take full damage, however, you don't
I'm
because you're
raging,
raging. So
Yeah.
you take 7 damage, halved. Like this is after having. You take 7 because it rolled a 15
Okay.
damage, which is actually really bad.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay.
let's see. It's getting pretty hurt, so it doesn't really like that. It's going to run here
Yeah.
with Aegis in its mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
oh no. That's worse.
That is worse.
Edgar, you have an opportunity attack against it,
Yes, I would like to do that.
so go ahead and kill the bastard. Hopefully,
Yes.
maybe. At least
Hopefully.
damage it.
Can I frenzy for another attack, or is that not a thing with an opportunity attack?
That's not with opportunity attack. I forgot you had extra attack with on your turn, so you can make it now if you want.
Okay, cool.
Because we
Um,
forgot.
Oh, as I've been using the wrong Great Axe, I should add one to my Great Axe. I need the
Oh,
Great
okay.
Axe plus one. Yeah, okay. Can I add sneak attack or can I not add sneak attack?
Sneak attack, you can get sneak attack because there is an ally within 5 feet.
Okay. So first one, 2d6. That's a
Holy
fairly
moly.
one.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So, wait.
Oh no, I rolled for attack, not
Oh.
for damage.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, so remove 8 because the sneak attack is not the thing. That still hits. You rolled
Okay.
a 23, so you still hit.
Okay.
So roll damage on that with sneak attack.
With the 2d6. 20
Holy
damage.
moly. Okay. And
So
now
that's
roll
my
the second
first
attack.
attack.
So
Yeah.
and now roll the second attack from last round.
Yeah, okay.
Without sneak
18?
attack because you already like used it that
Yeah.
turn. Okay, 18 does
18?
hit. So roll damage normally.
Okay, normal damage. 8.
8 damage. It's better than nothing.
How does it look? The T-Rex.
Definitely much more hurt.
Okay. And that will okay.
And now it's your turn again, Edgar.
No, it's my turn. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. I just can't. How far away is it? Let's see.
It is 30 feet away.
Okay, 30 feet is my movement
Wait,
for the turn, so
30
I'm gonna move
feet?
that.
Oh, because
Um,
because it's so big, it moved 50 feet, but like you can still catch up with it due to its size, and you can like strike at the tail.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna aim to. I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna try to cut off the tail.
Okay, go for
Um,
it.
I'm gonna sneak attack with my great axe.
Do you want to reckless?
Yeah, I'll reckless.
Yeah, let's
No
go.
advantage. And I
Okay,
still have
that
two
hits.
attacks for the frenzy, right? Oh,
Yes.
is the frenzy
Yes,
one
yes, yes.
right?
No, no,
Okay,
you have
so
every
that's
every
first
round
one.
you're raging, you can do a bonus attack action. Oh, you didn't have bonus attack action last round. Because steady aim. Okay, okay, we figured it out.
Okay.
Because you bonus action. It's fine, it's fine. So plus 8 HP,
So
but this will
19
hurt.
damage for the first attack.
Okay, ouch, you like chop off a bit of it, the tail. Not like fully, but you create
Okay,
like a
wait, my
decent
second attack,
wound.
I'm aiming for the base. Like the base
Okay.
of the tail.
Yeah.
Okay. Second attack, and that's without sneak attack.
That's
right?
without sneak attack, and yeah, but still advantage.
Oh, fuck. Wait. That's advantage. 14?
That hits.
Okay.
It almost moves out of the way, but you manage to just like catch it.
10 damage.
10 damage. That's enough to you basically like jam your great axe where you wounded it right a second ago and fully cut off the tail.
Let's go!
It is looking very injured. And now it's JD's turn.
It's still alive. Wow. Well, I have to get closer, obviously. And this is within range for a chromatic orb, so that's just what I'm gonna do.
Okay, let's go.
Hopefully that should be enough. Assuming that it actually hits. Oh yeah,
That does hit. Roll damage, please.
not the best.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but hey, damage is damage. So it reels, it like looks back towards Edgar, and as it does, you jam a lightning bolt right, like at the side of its neck. And it roars at you, looking more scared than anything. Aegis, it's your turn. I remind you, you can use an action to escape.
Yeah.
Because it is looking like it wants to leave.
It's not gonna get to leave at this
Maybe,
point.
yeah. No, for sure. Like, go for it if you want to kill it. But if you don't want to get swept away, you know, if you want to make sure. Well, it's not really sure. It's, you know, everything is a risk. Anyway, just do your thing. Wisdom saving throw.
The problem is even if I try to escape, it's more than likely gonna succeed.
Yep.
So yeah.
That is a fail. Roll damage. Okay, 10 damage. As the bell rings closer to death, Aegis, you feel its candle getting dimmer and dimmer.
The yes. Nothing.
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
That technically is something I can do.
Oh.
I'm gonna do this again.
Healing word 3rd level. Yeah. Seems reasonable. 13 healing again. Did Edgar get that?
What? Oh, I had Edgar selected because I can't select my own character, my own
Oh,
token.
Oh, that's funny.
Wait,
There we go.
Yeah,
wait, so
let's
how much HP was I on before that? So I know to...
just minus 13.
Yeah.
minus 13. Cool.
Yeah, because
Oh.
it's because I was still able to select Edgar's character from the ship.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Kemi.
I think I am gonna. How hard is it?
Very hurt. Very hurt. Very airy hurt.
The question is, do you think Firebolt would be enough, or should I Magic Missile?
That's up to you. Firebolt has more damage potential, but Magic Missile is guaranteed.
Does it have more damage potential? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like,
It's what should
Uh,
he
No,
it's
because I can upcast.
2d10s. Oh, if you upcast, yes, Magic Missile is on par, if not better. But I'm talking like base level, then Firebolt has like more damage maximum. But the ceiling,
what-
the floor is much lower, and you can miss.
Because it's what 2d10 plus
That's it. 2d10.
intelligence mod.
It's not plus intelligence mod.
Oh right, yeah. 'cause
That's
it's
not
just
how
to
cantrips
attack.
are.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
I'm assuming you can't tell me if like doing third level upcasting would like be better or worse. Like,
I mean, third level
Okay.
upcasting. Yeah, that
Well-
would deal more damage on average.
It's 3d4,
no, I mean
so
like
5d4.
if I
plus
do
one.
third level and I roll good, do you think like that would be enough to like end the fight, or like
You-
would it not matter either way?
Oh, you can definitely finish it off.
Would third level or like would second level also be enough? do you think?
It's I can't describe more than that. You have the like if you go full out, you probably will finish it off. You're not sure about like first, second level. You're not sure about Firebolt.
Yeah, I can just. I have third level spell slots and I'm not going to use them anywhere else, so
Okay, so Magic Missile third level, you can just type like you can just add 5d4 plus 5. That's the damage.
4,
You're not splitting it up, so just
5.
oh yeah, slash roll. Slash R
Okay.
space. No, it's fine, it happens to everyone.
Wait, how do I numbers in this thing?
In the chat, just slash R space and then the thing you just wrote.
Slash R, 5d4, 5.
There we
Damage.
go. With a barrage of 5 magic missiles, one hits like the mouth, one hits the head, one hits like two hit legs, and one in the chest and the heart. The beast falls down,
Ooh,
and Aegis is free.
yay!
fight ends.
I just realized how funny it is that I am furthest back. Like even Jadia had to move forward.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting there behind the tree somewhere. Like
magic missile's good.
Long
yeah, no, I measured earlier to make sure
Yeah.
Magic Missile would work. It's just like it's very funny to me that like everyone else like presumably can see each other, and I'm behind a tree somewhere going woo.
I mean, I was like that for the middle half of the fight, I guess. I was just
Yeah.
behind the tree, lightning bolt from a really
True.
long distance.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, as it dies, for the record, it had 16 HP. So you went over 3, which is very close, because it would have had another turn without Wraith Enfeeblement.
Yeah.
So good stuff.
Yeah. I did something that was useful.
So laying before you. Oh, Cubans. Oh, you're healing the T-Rex? How nice! It's back up. No. Like laying before you is the corpse of a slain T-Rex. One of the first dinosaurs you all probably ever like encountered, if not the first. And
And
well,
we
other than
Good job,
in the
gang.
town. Yeah.
Aegis is old, but they're not that old.
That's funny.
I can finally move my token now.
Okay, let's end combat. There we go. So the fight ends and you're free to roam.
I'm still like vaguely imagining in my brain how funny it would be if we went back to the people and they were like, "So, how did your quest go?" And we would be like, "We killed the T-Rex."
Oh yeah, I actually would Aegis? No, I don't think Aegis.
Huh?
I was gonna see if Aegis would like. I was trying to see if it would be an Aegis' character to take a dinosaur tooth, but I don't think it would be.
Probably not.
Oh, I have gentle. No, I was gonna cast gentle repose on it, but well, I suppose no. That doesn't do what I thought it was. Never mind.
Okay.
You gotta make sure it doesn't get raised as like the dead undead T-Rex now. Obviously.
True.
I can't do
For
it anyway
for like
'cause
10 days.
yeah, I can't do it anyway because I cast the cure words at second level. So.
Well, it's a
Yeah, makes
ritual
sense.
if you have it prepared.
Oh yeah. Wait, is it?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh
Could
yeah, it
make
is.
sense,
It's a
yeah.
ritual.
So anyway, to be honest, I just realized you probably don't know what a T-Rex is. Kemi probably knows, but other than that, I
Yeah,
don't
Kemi's
think anyone
fine.
knows what a T-Rex is. You just know this is a big dinosaur.
Big dinosaur.
Aegis
And
just know.
honestly, like even Kenny wouldn't call it a T-Rex. He would call it like Tyrannosaurus
Yeah, of
Whatever.
course, yeah.
Yeah.
because Kenny is a nerd.
Because nerd, yeah.
The only thing Aegis knows about this thing is that they spend far too much time in their mouth.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I just thought of something really stupid. I need to message to a friend.
Okay.
Like, never mind. It's fine. False life, that's totally fair.
Yeah,
I forgot-
Aegis is
I forgot
also
you
just
had
gonna do
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the permanently prepared spells from the domain.
Oh, yeah.
Right then. I suppose we can all agree that we probably shouldn't fight any more dinosaurs because this was a bit too close. And we should try
Yeah.
to sneak and run away potentially. Though to be fair, we did try to sneak and it just didn't work.
Yeah, that's
Well-
that's my bad.
Try to sneak better.
I mean, if we are gonna be using invisibility, to approach these ruins or stuff, you could just I guess stand in place and just watch it. And if it doesn't notice any of us, then just don't make any noise, and hopefully just passes by. That's a strategy, surely.
Oh, I've just realized I could have cast silence right here, like before we went by.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, lessons for next time.
Yeah. I suppose just in general, we need to be more on the lookout so we could notice it before it is within 50 feet of us.
So what did we compare to do again? Oh, right.
Yeah, we need to grab a brick or a tile or whatever from the
Yeah.
ruins. Guess,
Hmm.
yeah, let's just look at the ruins.
Wow.
I'm still behind the tree. I am part of this conversation. I'm just also part of this conversation from behind the tree.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Yeah.
I go to the tree and I pull you out
Bye.
by the scruff. Now you're not behind the tree anymore.
Look at the really cool ruins that the person who made this map drew. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, right?
So is
Genuinely
there
really cool.
Hmm.
is there anything that could be of value in here? It's more than likely just completely picked clean, but Aegis was
It's
in
nothing. The first floor, like, there is barely anything left of the second floor. There's like bits and pieces maybe that are like barely standing together, like holding up. But no, this place has been like either picked clean or there wasn't anything interesting in the first place. There are like spiral staircases leading to basically nowhere. If you want to check
Yeah.
those out.
I suppose makes sense since like that's where the initiations like initiates go apparently. Yeah, they just like grab like a plate or something. Do we want to potentially short rest in here, or do you want to just like try to get out of here as fast as possible?
I think maybe let's go somewhere where we're a little more hidden before we try to short rest.
But how much of the second floor is there? Like, is there like just a platform where we can overlook everything? Or is there just no room at all for that?
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Yeah.
Mom just came back. Okay, anyway, second floor. Well, first go up this like the staircase because it's cool, and I want the people to
There's
see
rock
us.
stuff, so yeah.
There are rocks and stuff.
My
Oh, I
god.
guess
Wait, oh fuck, it didn't
wait,
move
the
me.
home is. I wondered to whom the chat vision is tied to, but yeah,
It's usually everyone.
I think it's Cammy right now.
Yeah, right
Oh,
now
it
it's
is
just-
Cammy right now?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now it's just
Hold
Cammy.
on, wait.
Oh,
Doesn't
interesting.
let me.
I need to. It's Aegis and Kemi.
That's like
Interesting. The only two party members.
Yes, of course. The other two are figments of their imagination.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, so I think is this like a teleportation thing? That's meant
No.
to happen? No, okay.
Doesn't let me move my. Hold
Yeah.
on, wait.
Yeah, there isn't anything more to this map. it's just this.
But it is very good. Shout out to Ari again for making it. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, thank you for shouting out smaller creators. Yeah.
Of course. Okay, now it should be. Maybe not. Anyway, it's fine. So you can just like take a brick or rock or whatever that is made from this place and make your way back.
Yeah.
Like you can potentially short rest here, but
Oh, for sure.
It's better to short rest before we actually move on, because if we do find another dinosaur and we have to fight it, I
Probably
don't
not
think we
good.
are prepared.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm very low on spell slots, and some of them are low on HP as well.
Yeah, short resting is a good idea. Also, wait, side note, Bird, how do I track exhaustion levels? Because I'm supposed to have one.
Oh, exhaustion level. Okay. For now,
like
we
a
can do
place
it
to
like that. There's in effects tab.
Ooh.
The lightning. There is a condition exhaustion.
Hold on, wait.
Nice.
There is like the
Is it like
small
change numbers now?
there is
Oh,
like the
okay,
small
effects.
buttons right above where
Condition
proficiency is as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Where?
Like right underneath the character portrait.
Oh yeah, those
Oh,
buttons. Yeah, that's true.
those dots are exhaustion levels. Oh, I never thought about them.
Yeah, that's why they
Well-
exist, I guess.
Oh, the exhaustion
fine.
level.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so
I will
I'm
say
out.
probably will change
Oh.
the exhaustion thing. I like the way Baldur's Gate did it, where it's like the more you attack within the rage, the less chances you have of hitting. Like you get
okay.
exhaustion, like special points of like frenzy within the rage, and then like the stacks all disappear when you leave the rage. So it's like the longer you do your bonus action attack, the general it will be harder to hit within that rage. Once you calm down, like you leave it. I really like that system. I'll implement it to Foundry for next time, I think. Hopefully I won't forget.
Because I feel like you can just
It
do a lot
fits.
of interesting role-playing stuff with that.
Yeah, for sure.
honestly.
So for exhaustion, I'll remind you, I'm using the 2024 version. It's for each exhaustion point, you have -2 to all your d20 rolls, basically.
Yeah.
So skill checks and saving throws and whatever else, -2
Yeah.
per exhaustion point.
Cool. Okay.
So we are doing shot.
Are you doing a short rest?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Right, feel free to take the short rest. JD doesn't need to roll any HP.
I shouldn't
That's
take any damage. But
You can use Arcane
Recovery.
Recovery. Yep.
Oh yeah, I should also do that. Yes, yes,
Mhm.
that is a good idea.
It's only
Arcane Recovery, my beloved.
Are we doing that child divinity thing for?
Yeah, of course you
Wait,
can.
it
Yeah.
didn't do the HP. It didn't. How much
Oh.
HP should I gain?
Oh, it didn't
Like
let you
roll?
roll?
Oh, yeah. Okay, wait.
Yeah, try to
Oh,
short
yes.
rest again. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, so
You can just use them like as many as you need until you wanna stop.
So, I've got.
What do you mean?
Like when you click short rest,
Yeah.
it will let you just like roll the hit dice until you're satisfied, and then you click rest.
Oh, so I can roll however many times I want, basically?
Yes, basically,
As
yeah.
long as there's a roll button.
As long as you have the hit dice remaining. Yeah, you have 6 hit dice in total. So yeah,
Oh, okay. Wow.
there you go. Now you're on 52
Oh
HP.
wait,
Yeah,
wait, I just remembered. Photosynthesis. Everyone can roll one extra before, or do I roll one before? for
Oh
everyone?
yeah, you roll 1d4 and then you get So actually,
Mhm.
you wouldn't have used one hit. Actually, you wouldn't have used 2 of them. I
Hmm?
think. I'm talking
No,
with Edgar. I'm talking with Edgar.
Oh, yeah.
Like I think you rolled 1 higher than you would have,
Oh,
and then because photosynthesis, you're like missing 1 HP. So like photosynthesis would just like get you over that line.
oh. So full. Okay.
So you have 2 hit dice left. When you long rest, you get half your hit dice back. Just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so I'm rolling them. Okay,
Yeah.
everyone gets extra before.
Let's go.
Oh, then. Yeah, so I would have gained the hit die as well.
Yep, awesome. Feel free to add that. And so, you finish up your long rest. You get up, clean yourself from all the dust and rubble. You take your brick, which, Eri, I can't believe you didn't make an alternate version of the map with 1 brick missing.
No, actually I did make it. The map is just like is behind the JDS token and just can't see it. The brick is missing, trust me.
Okay, I
I'm not
see.
gonna move though.
Of course, yes.
I was about to ask if is it worth me channel game slot back, but then I double checked and clerics get channel defense shot. So
Yeah, it is short rest. Also, you're cutting out again.
is that better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you leave. And we'll go back to the silly thing. The silly map.
Silly.
The silly.
I
Right.
think I will forever read the T in port as a K.
Yeah, pork
in that
ives.
specific font. Like, this is the fourth time that I'm mentioning it, but it's because every single
Yep.
time I look at this word, I'm like, oh, I can't read.
Obviously, it's pork ives. What's there not to
Yeah.
get? It's like Peter Porker.
I love you, Peter Porker.
Yeah. So yeah, you head back the same way that you trekked through. Roughly, you can, like, you can guesstimate where you trekked, where it was safe, and everything else like that. There's no need to roll for a second time. The journey there back like goes pretty smoothly, and you go back to Pork Ives. You go back. It's the sun is set by now. Like, basically, it's set like maybe 10 minutes before you reach the town. It was a long day of just going. Well, I mean, what did it have said? No, actually,
I mean, we did kill a T-Rex.
you left really early morning because it started really early. So it's like, an hour from setting. So you never journeyed in darkness. You killed a T-Rex. You completed your initiation. And you head back. Do you want to just go, like, right to the headquarters? Like, right to the Northwest Expedition Force?
Yeah, probably. That makes sense.
Okay.
Just inform them that we are not dead.
Yep. And so, you go back, you open the door, and you see Scissors, the Green Dragonborn, as well as the leader, the Triton, just like sitting and talking about something. You enter, and the leader looks fairly impressed. Good work. Now, where is the brick? Or rubble, whatever.
So I guess JJ pulls out the brick and says brick.
Brick.
Brick. She takes it from you and, like, calmly walks downstairs. So, how did it go?
We
You
killed
look-
the T-Rex.
Would Edgar know? Would Kemi have told the party
No,
that it
Edgar
was?
doesn't know what a T-Rex is.
Wait, would Kemi have like told the party about Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Presumably, probably not before because they wouldn't have had the time, but like I'm assuming on the way back,
In the short rest.
Kemi would like spill the entire Wikipedia page on just like every single fact that he knows.
Sounds like him.
Yep. Okay, so that's rather unfortunate.
Yeah.
Wait, that your party name, what was it again?
The unfortunate effects.
Right.
We do have that effect, yes.
Yeah, that really is the case.
Well, I'm glad you're alive. You seem like really chill people.
Oh,
And
thank you.
like shortly after she left, the leader comes back. No brick in hand. Congratulations, you're accepted.
Yay.
Oh.
Now then, if you would follow me, please. Wait, Pina?
I just said I was back.
Oh, okay. If you would follow me, and she like starts walking downstairs and gestures for you to follow.
Yeah, we follow.
One moment, please. Just putting some music
Music.
to soothe the soul. Okay, so as you all follow downstairs, I'm not exactly sure what your characters would have expected, but this is a really nice, really, like, really impressive dig. This is a... You see, like, as you go down, like, a central area.
Ooh.
It's all very nicely floored with, like, wood, like, local wood, from the giant trees here. The tables, everything are really nice. You see, like, a table with a chess set on it. Another table with, like, various gaming tools like dice and cards. Nearby, there's like a kitchen with like crates of rations, as well as like fresh ingredients for meals that are cooked, like for immediate like eating, I suppose. And like a couple different hallways leading to a few different rooms. This is a very nice place. And of course, in the middle is a very, very big table with a very big map.
Ooh.
As well as like a bajillion other like notes and smaller maps and like other things like that. And this is where we get the Northwest map.
Ooh. New map.
This is the big map that is compiled all the definite information, like, or like basically this is like the main map of reference. It is surrounded by like a bunch of different other smaller like handheld maps with like, imagine this, just like 10 times more notes, and it's all over the place. Those maps are probably used for like, you know, writing in the expedition itself, like whatever you can find. But this is like the main point of reference. So yeah, that's that map. It looks much more accurate and informative than the one for the trip. Maybe less aesthetic.
At least that one was still pointed properly, I assume.
Yeah.
Same orientation.
Yep. And as you like take a look around, admire it, the leader just... Do you want some tea?
Yeah, sure.
Great. I'll go get scissors to fetch you some tea. As skillful as I am not a good cook. Scissors! Yes? Like from up, you hear yes? Tea! Okay.
I had a moment there where I thought, why would you use scissors to make? Oh wait, it's the person.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
the
know
person.
what the fuck these two have going on between them, but I want that.
And quickly you see Scissors run down with a kettle and starts boiling water in the kitchen, getting some like herbs and leaves sprinkled like very nicely, like, and aesthetically performed.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I kind of want to watch him like walk. Like, because Kemi likes learning things, and Kemi does not know how to cook. So like I guess he wants to learn, maybe.
That's cute.
We
So yeah, after like
He might
2
also
minutes,
be annoying about learning. Now that I'm thinking about
do you
it,
just like go up and ask questions, or do you watch from afar for now?
Yeah, no, like constant questions. Like, what does that do? Why do you do that? All the time.
And yeah, so they would just like give you the most like simple, plain, correct answer. About like, you know, this is a kettle. This is how you boil water safely. I like this ratio of like, you know, this flavor and this ratio of that flavor. And this is all about tea for now, but and after the tea's down, like Scissors tells you, if you want any like cooking advice for food, let me know. I'm planning on making dinner soon, so
Yes.
you can
Yes,
you can join
I
that.
would like to learn.
I can take you on as an apprentice.
I had the mental image, and I didn't say that before because we were talking. But like, while they're talking, like Kemi has like a tiny notebook, and he's like seriously taking notes and like nodding and stuff. Like school type imagery of like he has like one of those notebooks that like they have like a front cover and they flip back. Like I don't remember what it's called, where they like have the spiral binding on the top. Like detectives have, but like in a nerd way.
Yeah.
So that, and he's like taking notes on the process of making tea.
Yeah, Peepo-G. It's the emote. It's the oh my god, I need a Kemi Peepo-G emote. I might make it.
Considering the fact I have no idea what emote you're talking about, please do.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
Okay. For now, like until the tea is ready, the leader like gathers you all around this like big table with the map and kind of explains like in general what this is all about. Points this is where we are currently, obviously. A heart symbol represents a safe location, such as the port. We have 3 other outposts: Outpost Doorway, Outpost Zen, and Outpost Soul. We just recently, from yesterday's expedition, uncovered a possible cache hidden in this area. Here's the eye, here's the big temple you probably know about. A shrine of an unknown deity or god, maybe it's something else, we don't know yet. These are the ruins that you just were in. As for the danger zones, the major danger zones, like you can assume anything that isn't marked as safe is somewhat risky, with dinosaurs roaming around and other creatures. The no zones, the no-go zones are the Velo Mother Nest, a gigantic velociraptor with a full army worth of children.
Oh.
Good lord.
This is an entrance to an underground system. We have heard many things about it. Possibly a Tarask. We don't want to deal with that underground.
Oh no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this is the territory of a zombie Tyrannosaurus.
That's very concerning. How does that even come to life?
Don't
Or
like
unlife?
zombies.
It's... You don't know for sure. We don't know for sure. It could be different things. It could be necromancer. It could be a magical, like, random wild magic event. We don't know. Obviously, those don't happen often, but it could be. Anyway, just don't mess with that. Those zones, don't step near them. As for these areas, these are unwalkable, usually because of the mud there is so deep, it's like merging into the sand and the shores, and it's all horrible and almost impossible to like trek through. Even if you're swimming, we have tried, it's not a good experience.
Is there even anything of note out there? Like,
We don't know.
like-
This is what we're for. As you can see, we're a pretty small team, but we do the job.
I mean, this
We get
seems
work
very
done.
well mapped out.
Thank you. I am an expert, like I said, in many things, including mapping, scribing. If you need help with something, don't hesitate to ask. I know I can be cold, but I will help you out. You're part of the team. Other than me and Scissors, There's Say and Maney. I'm not sure if you met. You might have met when they came back yesterday.
I bet it, yeah.
And one more person that is currently taking a vacation, so.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
So,
Oh, I suppose
what
since
are
you're
the current
part of the
goals? Yeah.
since you're part of the expedition now, I can tell you. Aegis was it?
Yeah.
Our other member who's currently on vacation, Glyph, I'm sure you know her.
I do, yes. We ran into her on back on the main continent.
Yeah, so it helped us locate the Velo Mother Nest as well as the shrine. Very, very efficient person. Very excitable too. Kinda wish I got more time with her. Oh well.
Right.
So, please make yourselves at home. Points to one of the doors. This is the washroom. There's a working flow of water if you want to shower, as well as, of course, a toilet. Sewage included. We're not disgusting. We invested a lot in this place. There's 2 bedrooms. One is usually occupied by scissors. Of course, you can join them. The other is usually empty. Currently, like tonight, Say and Maney were there because they just came back. But they live elsewhere in the town. As for my location, that is not something you need to know. If you need to know, I will tell you.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Sure.
I can find the character. There we go. Insight. This.
Wow.
What-
Seems like
wow.
she's very, very protective of her privacy. Like, extremely so. Maybe even too much.
I mean, everyone can have their quirks.
Yeah. If you ever need, if you're going on an expedition and you want a copy of this, you know, bigger map without all the scribbles, let me know. I will make a copy for your convenience.
Yeah, we'll see
I
about
can
that.
I can also make a blank one, whatever you wish, really.
We'll see. So,
Of course.
what are the current goals of the expedition? Like, what exactly are you, I guess, trying to map out at this point?
Well, any hidden items or shrines or temples, uncover history. We can sell that information to various either historians or artificers, collection managers, many different things. We can sell it off to many different like parts of monetary value, which we can invest into better exploration gear, more people. Probably don't need more on the headquarters, but yeah, better outposts, more supplies,
Makes
etc.
sense. Yeah.
And the overall goal, like why we're doing this, it's because it's fascinating. It's a living.
Yeah.
And it's genuinely fun. It's not too dissimilar to what you do.
Yeah, it is quite similar.
Mhm.
Because, yeah.
I am not as proficient in fighting. However, I know how to support my allies very well. So if I go on an expedition with you, just don't worry, I can hold my weight. Even though I don't carry weapons, I will help you.
I think that our team is probably big enough right now for any of these expeditions. Although I guess
Oh,
it will
of
depend
course.
on where we go.
It does depend. If we try to like look through a dangerous area, of course we'll need more people. Maybe at least a couple more. And just want to say, Scissors has amazing food, both here and in the journey. It really bolsters your motivation.
No, I'm sure that's the case.
AKA Chef Feet. The Chef Feet is amazing, and I love it.
Oh, nice.
You can make, like, basically, obviously out of character, you can make snacks and they give temporary hit points.
Yeah, that's cool.
Amazing. Big fan of that.
It's
Was
really
that how
fun.
we got the temporary hit points, like back
Yeah.
at back and Anna's house? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Anna's house? No, that was just like flavor, but yeah.
Actually, oh, okay.
Anna's
we
not.
did eat in several places, probably. I forgot all of
Yeah.
them.
No, and Anna's like, I'm pretty sure you got temporary hit points from eating like last night in the thing, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway.
Great.
Feel free to chill, sit on the couches, play some games. If you want, you can try me at chess.
Okay, maybe later.
Alright. And she just like goes sits on a chair and like takes a cup of tea from Scissor's hand.
So you said that there's like a bunch of like smaller maps, or I guess like there's a lot of notes on them. So I think JJ would want to like just have a look at them, see which areas are like thoroughly mapped out and which
Mhm.
ones aren't, just so we
Yeah.
can like see where we should potentially go at some point.
Yeah. So you can see there's like sketches of the different like the 3 different outposts like scattered about. They look like simple stony structures that are there for like they blend in with the surroundings, as well as they have like extra supplies and like just generally like a safe place to rest at. The temple surprisingly doesn't have much mapped out, as well as the eye. Seems like from your intuition, like just it's already been picked clean by like literally and figuratively by everyone, because they're like super safe places for the most part.
And those are like the obvious targets, I guess.
Yeah. So the cache is the most recent one. You see like the ink is still fresh on both the main map and also the like the small like noted map that Say and Manny briefly showed you last night. And it's like a very rough sketch of an area with like different like hints of stones and bricks. And like there's a very scattered writing about like signs of possibly like a vault or a safe, or like some ancient vault or safe that were used to store things. So possibly a cache in that area. They will need to like return there and look properly, which can take a while. The Velo Mother Nest is also thoroughly like mapped out with a very, very like remarkably nice sketch compared to like most of the notes here. Of like a gigantic nest made from like a mixture of bone, mud, and like trees, basically like whole trees, with what looks to be a type of dinosaur that like is similar to some of the working dinosaurs in the port, however like gigantic, with surrounded by many different small ones. A very beautiful drawing. Aegis, you recognize this as Glyph's work, with a touch of something else. Perhaps it's the leader's like scribal work that she described. You see a similar like sketch of a shrine. It's actually, it looks to be big. There's no clear reference, but compared to like trees in the background of the sketch, it's pretty big. And it's like has different symbols that have been both imprinted on the sketch and on like different separate notes for like, you know, for reference, for quick reference for like those specific symbols. Look for them. What do they mean, etc. Like trying to figure that out. It's all over the place, yet very detailed.
Yeah, it's interesting. So, actually, I guess another question to the leader. When you do find like one of these like landmarks, and assume that you do find something that's of monetary value and that you can just like carry, what's the course of action then? Do you just like take it all for yourself, or do you actually just leave it there to preserve it, or potentially like sell the information about that location?
Well, I suppose it depends. If it's something we think has a risk of like breaking apart on the journey, or just by taking it, then we leave it there, or you know, the experts of that field to study it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like a magic item, which we have found a bit, not a lot, but just a couple like here and there, we just take it. It's magical, it's fine. Those are resistant to most things. And of course, sometimes we find like walls or like parts of walls or murals that we can't carry, so we just leave it there.
Sense, yeah.
But yeah, if we can carry something, we will. It saves a lot of trouble and potential extra costs to like pay the researchers to like, you know, be escorted there or whatever. Because it's still dangerous to trek through alone with no protection. A little bird told me that you fought a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's true. We sure did.
That's impressive. On the first time too.
Yeah, it was a close fight, but we did it.
Tail off.
Awesome. Did you keep any teeth?
Did we keep any teeth? We should have kept
Would you have?
I don't think we did.
No. Well, there's always next time.
There's
We have
always
a
next
collection
time.
in Scissor's room of various teeth
That's so cool.
and horns.
To be fair, it was those three that I spent most of the time fighting. I spent most of my time in the T-Rex's mouth trying not to die.
I mean,
That
maybe you have like
tends
some
to
teeth in
happen.
your armor.
Oh yeah, let's check. And the leader like just goes up to you and start like very closely inspecting your armor, looking through like every crack, or not crack, but you know, every like opening, with no regard for personal space.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Aegis would be. I think Aegis would be used to that.
That's fair. Unfortunately, unfortunately, they're used to that. And like she basically like reaches inside your armor, and like pulls out tooth.
Wow.
Good shout. Kind of like flips it in the air towards Scissors while like cooking something up in the kitchen with Kemi. Like catches it from behind, kind of cool like,
That's so cool.
and whispers to Kemi, "I was really lucky. It's a good thing It's a good thing I actually listened to that conversation. I wouldn't have known otherwise. But I'm sure that seemed really cool."
Edgar is so pumped. This is the coolest thing he's seen in his entire life.
Kemi's
What's
just like,
going on? My brain zoned out.
that's fine. Basically, the leader found a dinosaur tooth, like a T-Rex tooth, inside Aegis, pulled it out, and threw it towards Scissors, who managed a lucky catch from behind their back. and like told Kemi, "Wow, that was lucky. I probably seem so cool right now."
Yes, you definitely do seem cool right now.
Just
And
don't
also,
tell them that was.
in general, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh,
Abdel
thank
is
you.
so pumped.
So anyway, this is what's called a filtering machine, and starts explaining more culinary stuff,
No.
or continues while setting the tooth aside. So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, Aegis. I sometimes just get invested in something that I don't think about other things such as personal space and comfortability. I apologize for that. I hope you don't mind too much. If there's anything I can do to repay for this small mistake, please let me know.
It's fine.
Well, I'm glad. Would you
I
like to?
suppose next time you'll try to actually collect the thief properly.
Yes. Well, at least you don't have a dinosaur tooth stuck inside you right now.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Oh, I'm
That
talking to
is an
Aegis, but
idea.
yes.
Yeah, well, I guess that's also true.
Unless you're into that, Jadia, which fair enough.
I don't think I am.
Well, I'll be in the vacant room if anyone needs me. I got some reading up to do. And like she goes to the room where she pointed to was like not Scissor's room. So the one that's usually vacant.
That checks out. You did just say that it was vacant, so yeah.
Yep. What do you want to do now? Do you want to chill in the headquarters? Do you want to go out and explore the town more? Up to you.
I think that JJ will just stay here and just like keep looking at the maps, just because we probably will like go on an expedition like tomorrow, I would assume, or something. So might as well like.
There's no
find
time
out.
pressure, so you know if you want, you can
Yeah,
take
but
like another
still,
day. If
I
you
don't
want.
think we have a reason to just stay here and wait. We can
Yeah.
just. So I guess I'm more interested in like what exactly was at the cache and like was it properly explored, or is there something that we can potentially bring back?
So there was no cache that was actually found. That's why there's a question mark. There's signs of a cache that like they've encountered before, where possibly like someone hid something within the earth, and it's like a process to like find it, dig it out.
Yeah. That's gonna be a bit hard.
It's tedious more than anything to like look for it.
I mean, we could potentially do it if we don't have anything better. We could like go
Yeah.
to the shrine potentially. I guess I'll just think about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, does anybody have mold earth?
I don't have it. I don't think Kemi has it.
No? What do I have?
Mold
I have-
earth.
Yeah, it's just because that
I
might be.
don't think so. I think yeah, I don't have it because I thought it would be funny that I only have 4 of the 5, 3 of the 4 elements.
Oh yeah,
But I
you have
have-
like shape
I
water.
have
Oh,
Firebolt
shape
and
water,
gust.
firebolt, and I'm gonna get fly.
Well, you have gust, so
I do have gust for that exact reason. And
Yep.
I want to have all 3, but like not Earth, because I am from the Earth
the Earth continent.
continent, which
That's
is
really
very
funny.
funny.
That is really funny.
Oh, this is. I have a question.
Yeah.
This spell. Does that allow me to see through?
Let's see. Fully contain your body.
It
Nothing
says
of
you
your
can't see
presence are
anything.
invisible.
So it doesn't say that you can't. It says that you can't see outside of it, but it doesn't say if you can see on the inside of stone.
You can see inside the stone, yeah. Like you can see yourself within it. If that's what you're asking.
No, I was just curious as that if there was like any, if we run into any stone while trying to find the cache, would A just be able to go into the stone using that spell and look for potential gaps that would be left by something being underneath?
Yeah, you would be able to, yes. You'll be able to potentially do that if the situation calls for it.
That's useful.
Yes, I was just looking through my spells and it's like that could be useful here.
Yeah.
I just read for the first time. I read the final part of the spell. Apparently, if it is completely destroyed, you just take 50 damage. That hurts.
I mean, yeah.
Aegis could survive that with 1 hit point, but they'd survive it.
True. Does everyone else also stay within the headquarters? Of course, Kemi is just learning cooking now.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a
I'll
whisk.
practice my
You
reading.
whisk stuff with it. And this is a pan. You cook stuff with it.
You banned stuff.
No.
So if you have oil, which is a very useful thing for
Also,
cooking.
my using pans as weapons instinct
Yeah,
just had me like almost go. Oh, Kelly would ask what would happen if I hit someone with it, but like he wouldn't. He's not
It would
smart enough
hurt.
to improvise weapons. Like he's smart, he does not realize improvised weapons are a thing.
yeah, true. Hold on. So yeah, this if you have oil, you can pour it on, let it heat up, and then you can put the thing you need to cook. It gives it a lot of flavor, as well as it makes it not stick to the pan itself.
Oh,
You can do fire magic, right? You just help me light this up. Yeah, just shoot a.
I think my only fire magic is firebolt.
Yeah, that would work. You could firebolt on the thing to spark it up.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
like, theoretically, Druidcraft would also do that, I think.
Yeah,
Or,
probably.
Yeah,
That's the first one
instantly
for-
light us up a small candle, torch, or campfire.
Exactly. So you could do that as well, but firebolt is fun.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit overkill.
Yeah, but it's good enough.
Yeah, that's why.
Like in Baldur's Gate, where you can firebolt candles to ignite them, or you could also, funnily enough, firebolt candles to unignite them. It's it's
That's
a toggle,
Yeah.
which is really
Obviously,
funny.
yeah. I mean, fire plus fire equals not fire.
Yeah, duh.
Obviously.
It's like negatives.
It's
Yeah.
basic math.
It's
Fire
it's
plus
basic
fire
math.
equals not fire. Basic math. Duh.
What do Edgar and Aegis do?
I would like to practice my reading. I'm getting good at it, so that means I'm starting to like it.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So for practice, you don't need Jadia, because you can just practice reading on your own. Anything you don't
Yeah.
know, you can save for later to ask. However, you would need things to read.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, the headquarters, the lobby, the main area, doesn't contain books. However, the leader did say she has reading up to do in that room.
Oh, fuck. Hmm.
I'm sorry, I was just imagining Edgar like going up to Aegis. Can you give me book from that room? I'm too shy to ask.
No, it would not be. I just need
I
new
know.
psychiatric medicine, so I'm anxious.
That's fair.
But yeah, I guess you would go and knock on the door.
Come in.
Kind of half opens the door. He goes like,
Yep.
"Hi, I want to like." When it comes to reading, it's kind of like it's so
Yeah.
like,
Well, he can try and pretend like he just wants to read something, you know?
honestly,
yeah.
he's not thinking of that, so he's just
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
"Do you have anything to read? I want to practice."
Huh. And you see like the book that she's reading has like on the cover the tale of a mermaid. And would Edgar like try to read what's on the cover?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Like you kind of like focus in for a few seconds as she like puts it down and like goes to a nearby bookshelf you see with like a couple dozen books. And you read it's called Tales of Love, but Tales is like the tale of a mermaid.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
No, sorry, it's a tale of love. It's a single tale of love. Yeah.
That's okay. That's really funny.
Yeah. Basically, she's reading Yuri.
Good for her. Good for her.
Good for her. She pulls out like a pretty thin book and gives it to you. It's called Dummy's Guide to Maps. Maybe you can get some use out of it.
Thank you. And
I'm not calling you a dummy. Okay, bye. And she closes the door behind her. Behind you. Since you ran away, so, you know.
Now I feel bad.
Aegis and JDA, you see just Edgar run the fuck away from that room. You probably got traumatized from the looks of it.
Damn.
No, he's just having a moment.
Yeah. He's having an Edgar.
He's having an Edgar. He's having a moment. The moment is being a mentally ill 13-year-old who's unmedicated.
He's the moment.
That happens.
He's an icon. He's the moment. So yeah, if you want, you can just roll an intelligence check, just straight roll, for practicing. Yes, Panda.
My brain is starting to turn off. Like, when are we?
Yeah, I was just about to finish the session.
Yeah.
That's
No
a
worries.
free.
Yeah, so I mean, you feel like you make a bit of progress. It's a slow process. It's a marathon, not a race. Or
So
something.
I was going to ask, would they be in range of this? But you did say that they ran off. So
No, ran away from the room where the leader was. I assume Edgar is still in the headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get +3 to that.
So 6?
So 6. It's better than nothing.
6 is better than nothing.
You'd never go back on the points. Well, unless you roll a -1, but that's yeah. But no, like whatever the number is, just you add to the score, like the total. Thank you, Air, for that system. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And you're just slightly more proficient with reading now. You feel like
go.
your pace has improved and your consistency as well. Just a bit,
And
but it's something.
Yeah, and I can understand some of the words now.
You can understand a lot of the words in this
Most
relatively
of them.
simple books. In this
Yeah.
relatively simple book that's like either made for like completely new students of like map related things,
Cartography?
or yeah, cartography, or it's made for like children who really are into like exploring stuff, so it's like they feel cool reading this book. I feel like you fit into the latter.
Yeah, don't tell him though. He'll get offended.
No, I won't tell him. This is endearing, by the way. I love Edgar.
I do love him.
So basically, as long as you're not trying to read alone and roll an actual one, you will always make progress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or if you roll a natural 2, you just like stay still, which is fine. Some study sessions are not productive, and that's okay. But this one was pretty productive. And as you kind of finish doing your business, Age is just kind of like chilling there, standing watch as always. Food is ready. Kemi, the sous chef, helped as well. Kemi, you earned the title, Scissor Sous Chef.
Yes.
You're their apprentice now.
That's really cool.
It is
And,
really cool. And Kemi is like super proud of that.
Hell yeah. And like the various like small tables are like cleaned out, and all the like games and other entertainment things are set aside. Scissor like put all the tables together and then distributes food, like all the food that they made. They made like a nice like, let's say fish and chicken with rice and bread with butter. A very nice dinner. Very, very wholesome and filling.
I need to also eat food actually, now that
Yeah,
I'm thinking
IRL.
about it. Yes. No, like I ate early lunch and now I'm really hungry.
Yeah, so after
Oh,
that
fuck, I didn't eat one.
after that really nice meal, you can stay in these headquarters for as long as you're part of the force, so you don't need to find like an inn or anything. Scissors goes to their room. Of course, anyone is welcome to sleep in their room as well, so it's not too crowded. You can kind of like split up your sleeping however you want. The leader goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like leaves the like goes up the stairs and
Are there like
That's
actual
what they
beds in these bedrooms?
yeah, there's like each one has a like twin-sized bed. But there's like bedrolls stacked in shelves for anyone who needs them. And you can make like, you know, with your bedrolls and that bedrolls, you can make a bed-sized like bedroll. I was about to say like pillow fort. Sure. You can make like a bed-sized mattress.
Yeah.
So, and the rooms are pretty spacious, so like there's space for that. So yeah, how would you like to distribute the rooms?
It's like I mean, I don't know. I don't think Jake has a preference, so kind of just goes wherever, I guess.
Maybe Edgar wants to be with Aegis because calm emotions.
Yeah, but he also doesn't really need to sleep. It doesn't need a bed.
Oh, like won't be in the room. I mean, they could be in the room,
Yeah,
just like standing,
just
just chilling. They do need to like deactivate basically, or not deactivate, but
Yeah,
you know, like
but not a
rest.
bed.
But they don't need a bed. They can just like stand.
They're like a horse.
Oh my god, I like a horse.
Okay. So sure, yeah, we can just say like, you know, Edgar and Aegis go to Scissor's room. No, actually, Kemi would go to Scissor's room.
Yeah. I'm the sous chef.
Yeah, you're the
Go
sous
with
chef.
Kami, probably, actually.
Edgar goes with Kemi, and JD and Aegis are in the other room. That works, probably.
Yeah, sure.
As you go to sleep, you're feeling calm, you're feeling nice. You've accomplished today a nice feat. And you've joined a pretty decent looking legit looking expedition force. However, Jadia,
Yeah.
during the night, you feel like you're tossing and turning in the vacant room. Aegis, you see this happening, and you don't remember what the dream is. It's hazy, it's foggy, and you're woken up by a sharp feeling in the palm of your hand as
It's
Oh.
it's that
You-
thing again.
you woke up in a position where you like just stabbed your hand on Aegis's like mace, basically.
Oh.
And you take 1 point of
Ow.
damage.
It's
And
not the honest.
that's where we'll end the session. Yeah, long rest and then take the damage.
Yep.
So thank you very much for joining the session. I had fun as always. Thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you for everyone who didn't watch, and we'll see you next week, hopefully, with session 35. So bye bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.